he mentioned about information and about how these days there's the information age, information is freely available. And we hear every day IT revolution, AI, data. We hear all these words and we hear that this is the information age. Age where information is freely available, accessible. But the job of an institution, of a school like this, is to create people who are able to look at the information, turn the information into knowledge, and even more importantly, to behave with wisdom. Because if in the information age we do not have wisdom and we are carried away with information, the world will become a very unpleasant place. We will fight with each other, we will harm each other. And so schools like this have a very important place because they turn young students into wise citizens. So I'd like to thank all the teachers, all the faculty who are doing this tremendous work, not just for your school, but for the entire nation. Just before I came here, I had a chat with some of your students. 10 young ladies from 7th grade had a chat with me and I asked them a few questions. And I asked them, tell me, who's the best teacher? I asked one of the girls. I said, tell me, who's the best teacher who teaches you? And she said, I'm sure she's here. And she said, Alice ma'am. So I'd like to see where Alice ma'am is. Can I see, is Alice ma'am here? No? There's Alice ma'am. So I asked them, I said, why is Alice ma'am a good teacher? Why do you consider her such a good teacher? And they immediately answered with a few things. They said, she listens to us. She treats us with love and affection. She's kind to us. And she makes us have fun while we study. Now, I was talking about information, I was talking about knowledge, I was talking about wisdom. But if you want to teach somebody, or if you want to learn, you need an atmosphere like the one Alice ma'am has created. An atmosphere of love and affection, of respect, an atmosphere where people are talking to each other and listening to each other and being kind to each other. And that is exactly my fight. I also want to help develop an India where people are kind to each other, where people listen to each other, respect each other's traditions, respect each other's languages, respect each other's religions, are kind to each other. The most important thing, if you ask me, in my now 20 years of political experience, I asked them, the girls, what do you want to do? And they said, we want to be doctors, we want to be pilots in the Air Force. But nobody said politician. And my friend here, Rajaji, commented that nobody wants to be a politician. In my 20 years, I have concluded that the most important value for a politician, for a student, for a teacher is humility, which also you mentioned in your speech. Humility is the answer to understanding